Recording. I'm coming at you guys with a Zombie World deck profile. Three copies of Zombie World. This turns everything on the field and in the graveyards on both players' fields and in graveyards. Turns them all into zombies. Two Necro World Banshees, 1800 attack point monster. Another way of seeing Zombie World. Two Own Marakis. When it's a special summon from the graveyard or destroyed by a card effect, I can I can draw a card. I can't special summon anything. But if it's special summoned or destroyed by a card effect, I can special summon. I said it again. I can draw a card. Two Doom Kings, reoccurring special summon with 2,800 attack points. Once per turn, can only activate it once per turn. So, but I'm trying to see that card, so that's why I run two. Red Eye Zombie Dragon lets me special summon zombies I destroy. Tatsu Necro, it lets me synchro summon with monsters in my hand, so they don't have to be on the field. I can just use the ones in my hand. Pyramid Turtle. When it's destroyed by battle, I can search pretty much any zombie monster in my deck and special summon it, as long as it's got 2,000 or less defense. Mizuki, banish this card from the graveyard, special summon a zombie from the graveyard. Gozuki, summon him, activate his effect, send Mizuki to the graveyard, banish Mizuki, activate Mizuki's effect. Nine-Tailed Fox, tribute two monsters, special summon it from the graveyard or your hand. When it's special summoned and destroyed, you can activate its effect, and it lets you summon two Fox tokens to the field, both zombies. Al-Ghul Mazara basically protects your zombies. It's one protect and a free special summon, so just an extender. Scapegoat. When it's split face up, you can special summon Black Sheep tokens. Obviously, you can only summon 4 because you got this on the field, but it's destroyed, so you'll still have 4 monsters on the field. Paladin of the Cursed Dragon. Basically, when this card destroys a zombie monster, I can special summon it back to the field as long as it's level 4 or lower. Zombie Master. Basically, how I can send just feed my graveyard with zombie monsters. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that, but I can banish zombies from the graveyard to draw a card, or target banished zombies and put them back on top of the deck. If I have 2,000 or less life points, I can special summon this card, or I can normal summon it with 1 tribute, but its attack points become half of the opponent's life points. Tristan and Isolde. This gains 300 attack points as long as there's another zombie monster on the field. And if I control this, I can special summon this. But it can't be special summoned in any other type of way. Allure of Darkness. Draw 2 cards and then banish a dark monster. If you don't have a dark monster to banish, you gotta discard your whole hand. Fissure. Destroy one of your opponent's monsters with the lowest attack. Call by the Grave. This is for Ash, just in case anybody wants to try and use it. Because they activate Ash, and then you activate this. Banish Ash, and then it negates her effect. Foolish Burial. Send any monster from the deck to the graveyard. Burial from a different dimension. Lets you select up to 3 banished monsters and add them back to the graveyard. Monster Reborn, we all know what this does. Resurrect a monster from either player's graveyard. Zombie Power Struggle. This powers up a zombie monster by 1,000 attack points. And also, if this card's in the graveyard, I can ban it. I can target a banished zombie monster and shuffle it back into the deck and set this card. But I can only activate it once per turn, so it's not too OP. Zombie Necronize. This lets me take control of my opponent's monsters as long as I control a level 5 or higher zombie monster. Overpowering Eye. If I target a zombie monster with 2,000 or less attack points, it can attack directly. Book of Life. Banish a monster from my opponent's graveyard and special summon a zombie monster from my graveyard. Call of the Mummy. This is a free special summon for as long as I've got no monsters on the field. I can use this card. Haunted Shrine. Basically, I can special summon a zombie from the graveyard as long as I control the monsters, and I can activate this in the graveyard and do the same thing, but when I do the graveyard effect, it negates my monster's effects. Return of the Zombies. Banish a zombie to special summon a zombie, and I can target a banished zombie and put it back in the deck, shuffle the deck, and set this card. Red Eyes Burn. You've seen one Red Eyes card, and at the beginning of the video you've seen another one. But this, when a Red Eyes monster is destroyed, this inflicts damage to both players equal to that monster that was destroyed, its attack points. Infinite Permanence, just one copy. It's a great card. You know, it negates monster effects, and if it's set, it basically shuts down the whole column. Warning Point shuts down a monster. It's basically useless once you bring it out on the field and activate this card. Solemn Strike. A special summon or a monster effect. When it's activated, you can activate this card, and this card negates it, but you got to pay 1,500 life points. And the last trap in the deck is Metaverse. This is just another way of me seeing Zombie World. Now here's the interesting part of the deck, the extra deck. There's not many cards in it, but number 1 and number C1. I wanted to gate the number 1 gate and C1 gate because of Scapegoat. When it's flipped, you can special summon Black Sheep tokens level 1, so it's easy to summon him and then summon him on top of it. And with Zombie World, it becomes a zombie, so it's no longer a machine. The Darkest Dragon Doom Rider. It's a free pop, and also it increases a monster's attack points by 300 per level or rank. Vampire Sucker. It lets me tribute my opponent's monsters as long as they're zombie monsters, and special summon zombie monsters from the graveyard, from my opponent's graveyard to their field, and then when I do that, I can draw a card. But it doesn't matter how a zombie monster is special summon, but if it is, this card lets me draw a card for that special summon. 2 Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. Gains 100 attack points per zombie on the field and in the graveyard on both players' field. Also special summon zombies. And then Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. This lets me special summon more zombie monsters. And also I can banish zombie monsters I control to special summon this, but I can only activate each effect once per turn. So yeah, that's going to do it for the zombie deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe, but that's going to end it for this video.